that was our advanced 3-count hustle routine music. Now Christina and I will walk through the advanced routine, supplying a count and description of some of the steps. Now there's actually quite a few steps, so we're not really going to try and break them down in detail. Actually, the main thing is that we're just going to do them very slowly, like in slow motion, providing a count here and there. And I think just by seeing it, you'll get the idea of the step rather than us analyzing each movement. Also, sometimes we'll be doing a step twice. Maybe a minute after we do the first one, we'll repeat the step. Well then, in that case, we won't do it in slow motion because you've already seen, observed that step, studied that step. We'll just do it in normal speed. All right? And the count, by the way, if I start describing a step and I forget a count, maybe you can help me out with the count. Like if I said 1, 2, and 3, maybe you can advise me which is coming up. We may even break a rhythm, like if a step happens to be just in 6 counts, and I finish with 1, 2, and 3, I think we're going to maybe alter the count and go right into the 1, 2, and 3 to make it continuous in the 6-count rhythm. All right, starting off with 2 basic right turns. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now the closed right turn. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to do this step. It's going to be actually a basic throw out. And it's going to be an open break. And it's 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3. Like that. Then a hand change, getting ready for skating step. 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. Now a closed right turn with a loop turn. 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. Then a fan step. Ready for the fan step? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3. Then man's arch turn. 4, 5, and 6. Then 1, 2, and 3, and 4. That was a girl's 4-count right turn. Girl's 4-count right turn as she turned in like that. Then 4, 5, 6, and 7. That was our little throw out there. 5, 6, and 7. Then 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to take you down the line here for a turn. Now normally, when this step is done, this would be done as a 6-count right turn, and it would go like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's the standard way that would be done. We happen to do it just a little bit differently, just to sort of jazz it up a bit, make it a bit more interesting for us. Rather than going slows and quicks, I will send Christina just by a little stronger lead into continuous quick steps, and the count will not be 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, but 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. It'll be a 5-count step, although the same number of steps will be taken. What the gentleman does is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just sort of trails along after the girl. So the step becomes this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. All of our turns, by the way, later, we're going to analyze during a little session after this in talking about the styling of different steps. So we'll be analyzing that plus the 4-count right turn we did a moment ago. All right, now into skating. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. And now a step we'll also analyze later called waist turns. And we're going to send Christina into a 1.5 turn, and I'm going to guide her with my hands, and I'm going to go from this side to that side for a half turn. Was that 4, 5, and 6? And this is 1, 2, and 3. Now as she exits on a basic throw out, she'll drop her hands over my head. 4, 5, and 6. Then 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3. As I say, there's so many steps rather than analyzing every one completely. Just by doing it slowly like this, I'm sure you can look at it and figure it out yourselves. All right? It's almost like doing it in slow motion. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Once again, this could be a 6-count right turn for the girl, but we prefer to do them in 5 counts just to make the spin a little snappy. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Then 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now that started with a left over right lead. I think we're going to repeat that step so I get a little bit better footwork on that. And I want to do it sideways too. That same step. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yes, I think we got it better that time. All right, now another 4-count right turn for the girl. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Another 4-count right turn with a hand change at the shoulder. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. The gentleman can fake his step. You can either walk 4 or walk 1, 2, and just fake a little bit on 3, 4. Now skating step, 1, 2, and 3. Basic throw out, 4, 5, and 6. Then a 5-count right turn, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Generally in class, I'll admit we teach to our students, we teach them the 6-count turns, more conventional turns. For ourselves, we prefer to go into these faster turns. All right? Then 1, 2, and 3, and these are our right-hand catch and waist turns like before. 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. Fill-in step. Fill-in step is always just a basic right turn. 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. Let's try that one again. It's more tricky in slow motion. All right? Fill-in step. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right? 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right? 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's maneuver over here a little bit. Notice our left turns are always in the 6 counts, or 3 counts. In left turns we don't have, like we have in the right turns, 4 count and 5 count turns. All right, let's see. Now we'll fill in step, then a 4 count right turn. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Then 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. Then another right spin for the girl. This time it's going to be in 6 counts rather than 5, but it will be a continuous spin, and she's doing solo spins on this. I won't be holding on to her, but I do help her out. She's going to step forward on 1. And by the time she starts turning, my hand takes hold of her shoulder, and that was 1 she's just taken, and then she's going to go 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, like that. All right? Let's do that a little faster. Let's see, where were we? I think you were holding here. You're going to step through. It's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, like that. Then we bring her into here. 1, 2, and 3. Now we have a shoulder catch. She's going to do 1 turn, 1 full turn to her left. She's going to face that way as I trail along after her. 4, 5, and 6. And if I get my feet there, I did a terrace cross as I came behind her. Then I pull her back. She's going to do a right turn, as will I. 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then a fill-in step. Then here's a step we're familiar with from before. 1, 2, and 3. So we won't do these slow, we'll do these faster. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 1, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 1 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. Alright, now we'll take the girl into a 5-count right turn. Could be a 6 if you wanted to teach it that way. With a right to left hand lead. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. As I said, when the girl takes left turns, she doesn't do this break rhythm of 5s and 4s. She either does 3s or she does 6s. In this particular case, she's going to do a 6 count, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, turn to the left, and she's going to accomplish 3.5 left turns. Generally, the girl just does 2.5, but in this case, you'll see she'll keep right on turning to the end of the step. It's 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. Let's try that one again. It's easier when you go fast, right? It's 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. That is it. Okay. Then I'll have 2 waist turns. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, here's where we're going to take the liberty of, instead of counting 4 and 5 and 6, going to start right in. Because some steps just naturally go right into a 6-count total of count. Well, a total of 6 counts, and as does this next step. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. As did those 2 steps, just naturally falling into 6. All right, here's the step we call the wrist break step, in which the girl once again does right spins. She could keep the rhythm, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6, but in this case, we're going to go continuous steps, and it could be 4 or 5 or 6, any number. Sometimes we get up to 8. It depends on whether you're keeping the girl on balance and whether she's maintaining her balance. That determines how long and how many counts there will be in the step. Let's see what we do here. It's 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. All right? We're going to analyze that step later too in the styling points. Now we do a 3-count left turn. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then we're going to duck under. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now we're going to do a waist turn. 1, 2 and 3, regular one. Now we're going to do another one, but we're going to catch with the left hand. This is a left hand waist turn. 1, 2 and 3. Now I exit not with a left turn, but with a right turn. 4, 5 and 6. Then 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6. So a wrap-in step there. Now she's going to do a left turn. It'll be a 6-count left turn. It will be 1, 2 and 3. Actually, the first 3 counts are left turns, but the exit is a right turn after I catch her hand. So it starts with 3 counts of left, and 4, 5, and 6 will be an exit. 4, 5, and 6. Like this. Alright? Now let's see. Oh no, over here, let's do that again. I should drop the hand behind your back. Yes, we were like this, surely. It's 1, 2, and 3. Yes. Now on the 4, 5, and 6, I'm going to just take Christina's hand and let it drift behind her back there. So that would be the 4, 5, and 6. So she started turning left, she finishes turning to the right on 4, 5, and 6. Now we give her a free 1.5 left turn just by pushing on that, pulling on that hand. 1, 2, and 3. Maybe catch her there. Throw her out. Oops, it's going to be a left turn next. That's it. Left turn next. All right. Then a fill-in step. 1, 2, and 3. And now a fan step. We're going to do a fan step. It's 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And a fill-in step. Then this cuddle step, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then this, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. We've done this step before. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now a little right turn like that to get her body turned a little bit for us. And then we do a step. Now this is about the only step in the routine we do that just shatters the rhythm, that they're just not in the rhythm at all. But it's a nice cute step. But it has its own rhythm, you might say. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Winds up being a 10 count step. Alright? Then we bring Christina into cuddle position. 1, 2, and 3. 1.5 left turn. 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3. Loop turn. 4, 5, and 6. Then a 5 count right turn. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3. And take the liberty of changing this and make this 1, 2, and 3, and 4, just so it's easier to understand as an individual step. Then I'll duck through 5, 6, and 7. Then 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then I'll duck behind her. She's going to do a throw out, and I'm going to do a 3/4 right turn. 4, 5, and 6. A couple of passing steps. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now in this one, I'm always turning the girl 5 counts, but on this, since I have to make a move on it, I'm going to turn Christina 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you say, well, how would she know the difference? Well, of course, she knows the routine, but other than that, the lead isn't quite as strong. You just guide the girl on the 6 counts, and she maintains regular rhythm. Just by a little extra lead, a little stronger lead, she'll go right into that 5 count rhythm for you. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we're both going to do what we called before advanced turns. She will be going to her right, and I'll be going to my left. Now we have to check that. Let's see how this works out. Because when you do it, you go to you're going, so that's not the advanced turn. Now this is just a 4 count turn, getting around it as best you can. It's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Then into 2 hand holds, fill in step. Now, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Skating, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. We lost that one, I think. Was that correct? Did we do that? Okay, let me see once again quickly. This is 1, 2, and 3, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, I see. That is why you're just stepping over there to get this hand motion. Okay. Then a fill-in step. Then 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3. Then this step off to the side. This will be a 5 count step. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Now it's a left turn, so we'll make it a 6 count step. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. A fill-in step. Man's loop turn. 1, 2, and 3. Girl's loop turn with a foot cross. Terra step. 4, 5, and 6. Then 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. Now a waist turn with a two-hand hold instead of the regular one or instead of a 1. It's 1, 2, and 3. I flick my hands a little bit, my fingers, and that's going to make her take a 1.5 left turn as she goes behind me. It's 4, 5, and 6. Is that the right count? Okay. And then 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. Oh yes. 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7. Face this way. Then 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then our wrist break step again. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Then a left turn wrist break. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3. And that was our routine. Now we're going fast at the end because we had done that step before and you've already had a chance to see it and analyze it. All right, I think we'll just catch our breath for a moment.